Uh, hey? Hey? How's everybody doing? Welcome to the stream. I'm here, and today we are crocheting again. And we're gonna be watching the new Reddit stories. Hi, Hornist. Welcome on in. I am crocheting, a gift for my mother for Mother's Day because I have been procrastinating that and I need to make something. I have a little tutorial that I'm going to be watching simultaneously as we're watching the Reddit stories. I have a little setup. I'll show you when we switch over to that. But there's probably going to be a little bit more pausing of the Reddit stories because I don't actually have this tutorial like memorized. So I'm going to need to like actually watch the tutorial a little bit too. So, we'll be learning how to crochet a little tiny hanging garden pot thing. And it's going to be really cute. Hi, Marilyn. Welcome on in. How's everybody doing? I'm chilling. I am absolutely chilling. I just did my hair today. It's finally long enough. I was able to like curl it a little bit. I mean, it's not like the best curl job I've ever done, but we're getting some length here. I'm able to actually do like curl it. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of freaking crazy. Doing fabulous. Let's go. I love to hear that. I love to hear it. This in a week from today, I'm doing another performance for Girly Pop Night at Kava Culture in South Florida. And I'm very excited. I practiced a little bit today and I'm looking forward to it. The same guy who did the photo shoot that I've been posting about on Instagram, Bent Photos. If you have not seen that photo shoot, you have to go look at it on my Instagram at mrizzzy, mrizzzy. It's so good. The photos came out so good. I asked him to come out and take photos of me for the performance as well, because I just loved his work in that photo shoot. So he's going to come out and take photos of my performance, and I'm hyped about that. And I am going to be recording the performance and uploading the full performance on Patreon like I did with my other one. So the performance will be available for all tier Patreon members, tier 1, 2, 3, 4. I think only 4 tiers. Yeah, I think I have 4 tiers. And also there's going to be a new mrizzcast episode in a couple days on Patreon as well. So if you have not yet checked out the Patreon, why not check it out a little bit? Let me see if the thing is working here. The first tier is only, I think it's $1.99. And you don't even have to commit to like a full year or whatever. You could just pay for a month and then see my performance if that's something that you're interested in. But no pressure, because I know how it be with money. No pressure. I'm just making it known that is a thing. But yeah, I've been playing Tamagotchi Life a little bit off stream. I'm definitely gonna be, well, if I have time tomorrow, it's up in the air if I'm gonna stream tomorrow. Hi, Delaney. Because tomorrow's Mother's Day. If I do stream, it would probably be later in the night. But some shit has happened on Tamagotchi Life. Your hair's getting so long. I know, dude. I was just talking about it's long enough I was able to curl it today with my straightener. I curl my hair with my flat iron. Oh my goodness, Marilyn! Oh my god, is it your birthday? 60 stream streak on your freaking birthday? Happy freaking birthday, Marilyn. OMG. I'm so happy to have you here, and thank you so much for your support, and I hope that your birthday has been so freaking amazing. You're leaving Kava soon? Let's go. Let's go. Oh, I'm also planning on vlogging the day of my performance. I wanted to do that for the last performance I did for emo night, but then I chickened out. But I'm not gonna chicken out this time. I'm gonna vlog, and it's gonna be cute and fun. And I'm gonna upload it probably on my diary channel, Marissa's Diary. If you have not checked out my diary channel, check it out. Just look up Mrizz's diary on YouTube. I'm sure you'll find it. But yeah, we're vlogging. I haven't done a vlog in a little while, and I'm excited. My husband surprised me with a 1-hour massage. That sounds so good. Been going to the local high school performance of Matilda with my friend and her daughter, my goddaughter. That's so much fun. Oh my god. I would love a massage. I I've had a massage once in my life in like high school. I don't even remember why. My parents just like paid for a massage for me one day. I don't remember why, but it was nice. I would love another one. I've also had a facial one time, and that was really nice too. I would love to have another facial. You know? My skin was breaking out kind of bad a few months ago, and it's starting to kind of clear up. It's not like completely clear. On camera, I feel like it looks a lot clearer than it does in real life, just because of like the lighting and stuff, but like I'm clearing up a little bit. I did have a little pimple sprout right here today, but it's fine. It's fine. I forgot to take my pill today. I'm just now remembering I forgot to take my pill. Guys, if you have pills, take them. Mm. In Tamagotchi life, I played last night and I did something that I kind of regret. I'm not gonna lie. So, Vanilla and Smisky broke up. And it was honestly really sad. Like, she asked, because honestly, so Smisky and Krobus live together. And so, like, I feel like Krobus and Smisky were kind of hanging out more often than I saw Vanilla and Smisky hanging out. And then Vanilla prompted me last night. She was like, I think I want to break up with Smimmy. And I was just feeling crazy. And I was like, okay, whatever you want, girl. And I let them break up. And it was honestly really sad. Like the cutscene like broke my heart just a little bit. But it said that they're still on good terms, that they broke up on good terms. That it was a mutual thing. But it was still sad and Vanilla got depressed. And then I stopped playing because I was like, what have I done? I was like, literally, what have I done? But yeah, that happened. Hi Evan, welcome on in. Welcome. Whenever I have my desk fan on, my eyes always start watering like crazy. I don't know what that's about. It's probably just because they're dry. So oh, actually I have screenshots of my crochet. I almost said crochet recipe. What is it? Crochet pattern, not recipe. So let me show you guys my setup that I have for this. AI ads on Twitch. I haven't heard of that happening. That's crazy. So this is my setup. Hold on. Let me get the chat back on screen. This is my setup. So we've got Reddit stories there, and we've got this tutorial here. And I can't really grab the... Okay, whatever. But this is the setup for today. And yeah, we're gonna lock in on some more Reddit stories and also on this crochet tutorial. How you guys feel about that, huh? I feel pretty good about it. I'm feeling good. Oh, okay, I finally opened my PO box yesterday, by the way. Opened my PO box yesterday, and so the post office is closed because it's the weekend, but next week I'm shipping the Junimos for my giveaway winners. Next week. This coming week. I'm shipping the Junimos. They are in the Happy Room Animal Crossing blind boxes, and I'm probably gonna write a little note for them and get them shipped. Guys, PO boxes are fucking expensive. Did you know that? I didn't know that. It was fucking. I paid for 3 months because the 3 months was the shortest term you could do, and it was the most expensive. But like, I don't know. I wouldn't do more than 3 months because I'm trying to move, and so like, why would I have a PO box here if I'm trying to move? And so I did it for 3 months, and it was fucking $57. And then another $57 in the next month, and then another $57 for the next month. Huh? Can I get some good vibes and prayers for my bread dough to rise? I'm spreading good vibes for your bread. May the bread rise. May the bread rise. Rise up, rise up. Eyes up, Eliza. All right. Are we ready? I'm gonna actually start watching this really quick. Okay, girl. So yeah, there's gonna be a little more pausing because I'm not familiar with how to make this. So chain 3. I feel like the beginning is pretty simple. But the Reddit stories today is red flags. Red flags is the theme. They have flags that they're gonna wave back and forth if they feel like something is red flag worthy. How long is today's stories? Hour and hour 7. Kind of a shorter one, I feel like. But let's just start. I do have a written. I'm gonna mute this actually. I have a written pattern as well as the video, so I'll be switching back and forth between that. But let's freaking go.
Hello, and welcome to Smosh. Oh my god. Oh, that was awesome.
Is that a red flag?
That was really good.
Trevor and Courtney.
Hello, and welcome to Smosh Reads Reddit Stories. I'm Shane, and today we are doing red flags. That's right, and I'm joined by two. No, I'm joined by one red flag and one green flag. Who's who? Who is who? Trevor and Courtney.
Red what? What did you call me?
Red flag.
I thought you said something else.
Don't.
Oh, Shane.
Whoa.
You can't say that. You can't say that, white baby.
We have
White
red flags. We have
rubber.
red flags. We have red one standing by, and he like flies it.
Sorry, so sorry.
Hi, how's it going?
Good, I'm ready to read.
Well, you're not reading. I'm reading.
Well, I'm
Got
ready to
him.
Peter fell.
Let me put on the
Practice my active
captions.
listening
Captions.
skills.
I think the red flag episodes are sometimes some of my favorites.
And I think it's just a funny energy in the office and in the studio today because we've been like working from home a lot and moving the studio. So
Yeah.
like,
Hold on. Hold on. Sorry. Where's the chat thing? Chat. Make it smaller. Okay.
it's just I forgot how to person a little bit.
I have two. Yeah. Like I was reading a book the other night and I was like, oh, I really need to read because like I'm not reading Reddit stories. So like when we film the next episode, I forgot how to read.
He forgot how to read.
Bro goes a couple weeks without
You get
Reddit
into a
stories.
flow. You get into a flow with reading.
Dude, honestly, the way that he is able to read aloud like so effortlessly is really impressive. I always hate reading aloud. I'm like a really slow reader. Like even in my head, I have to read things over and over again to like actually comprehend what I'm reading. And so like the way that he just reads it and comprehends it, actually really impressive.
For a while, you start reading. I'm like, I read really slow when I haven't read for a while, and I gotta like.
You reading really slow out loud is
It's like-
crazy.
My boyfriend told. Imagine if that was how it was. All right, so we're gonna read stories. They're gonna have possible red flags, maybe some green flags, and you guys have red flags and green flags that you can hold up when you feel the signs.
What if I don't want to?
You don't have to.
Cool.
You can do whatever you want, technically.
Green flag that he's letting you do what you want.
Green flag.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna hop into it.
All right, reader boy.
Whoa.
Let's see it.
Whoa.
There's breeders
Let's
and
hear
there's
it.
readers.
Which one are you?
And I've got a lot of books. Okay, here we go. Our first red flag story. This comes from Relationship Advice. It was posted in July of 2024. This is a 24-year-old woman writing. She goes, my boyfriend, who's 25, told me that snacking on mozzarella cheese balls might be a deal breaker. What should I do?
Break up with him. Break up with him. Mozzarella cheese balls are so good. Mozzarella is like one of the best cheeses.
Huh?
I'm gonna do an early flag raise here.
Yeah. Yeah,
Doing
snacking on
early-
mozzarella cheese balls? Gross.
No, the red flag is that he's telling her.
Yeah,
this. Come on, bro.
Right.
Look, I can get down with a little mozzarella cheese ball, but please continue.
Yeah, we're at half mast. We'll see.
Any
We'll
sort of
We'll see.
I know we're in silly territory still, but
You slide it down. Flying our
okay.
red flags in.
All right, we must hear this.
throwaway account because my boyfriend knows my personal Reddit account. Red flag. Hey Reddit, so I'm in a very weird situation and I don't know how to proceed. I'm hoping to get some insight from people who don't know.
Sorry. Okay.
Know us personally because this is really embarrassing for me. So to preface, I'm a cheese lover. I absolutely adore cheese and it's my favorite snack. My number one cheese
Red
has
flag.
to be mozzarella, specifically ball-shaped
Based.
mozzarella.
Based.
The texture and flavor are so good, especially with a little salt sprinkle.
Guys, if you have a Wawa gas station near you, go to Wawa. And they have like a little refrigerated, like kind of like fresh food section. And they have these little packets of mozzarella cheese balls. They come in 3s. And they're so good.
I buy those Belgioso packs of mozzarella balls, and they have been my snack of choice since I was a freshman.
That
in
might be the
college.
one that I
They were
get.
Easy and convenient to keep in my mini fridge for a quick, cheap, and easy bite. My boyfriend.
Easy. Sorry. Okay, hold on.
For 3 years now, and we recently moved in together. He's known about my love for cheese since our first date. He took me to a restaurant and we ordered like 3 charcuterie boards, LOL.
Slay.
I don't think he knew what he was getting into with my snacking, and he probably didn't expect to see me eat mozzarella balls on the daily. I thought he was fine with it, but now he's making an issue out of it, and I don't know if I should stop. His specific issue.
Sorry, I need to log in for again. Let me speed this up. $1.25. Except shits. Chain 3. Chain. Chain 3. Double crochet 2. Oh, increase. Okay. 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 I understand. Continue.
Is the shit. His specific issue is the shape of the cheese.
Wait.
I'm sorry.
Not what I.
You can't have other balls in your mouth. The only balls you can have in your mouth are mine.
I was thinking a million other things before the shape of the cheese being the issue. He tells me that seeing me eat, ball-shaped cheese makes him uncomfortable.
I was joking, by the way. I was joking. And he's being for real.
He says that it is lewd and that, and I quote, Trevor is
You laugh.
deflating.
He's deflating.
You laugh.
Bro, it is lewd.
It's lewd.
Brother, that's a you problem. If you're
Yeah.
seeing your girlfriend eat mozzarella cheese balls and you're getting a little bricked up, like that's
Yeah.
That's on you.
Okay, oh my god.
He says, seeing me pop a wet cheese ball in my mouth makes him think of me having another man's balls in my mouth. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I was really confused and I told him that I don't think this is that big of a deal and that it's literally cheese, but he told me the imagery still grosses him out. I thought we could work through this, but after a while, he said it might be a deal breaker if I don't stop.
What?
Afterwards, he left for work. And
He
she's like,
left for
she's
work.
like, okay, fine, I won't have that. Anyways, I'm gonna eat this banana right now. He's like, no! What about this hot dog? No!
Is she allowed to wear cleavage around the house?
Probably not.
What is happening?
Yeah. During the argument, he said he doesn't care if I eat mozzarella cheese, but he just wants me to eat it string or shredded instead. I know this is so high maintenance of me, but mozzarella balls are just my favorite snack. The texture, the taste, it's just so good.
It is
I
good.
like shredded cheese and string cheese, but they just aren't the same. I'm thinking I should maybe buy the smaller mozzarella balls that Belgioso sells and hope they won't bother him. But if I feed into this, could it reinforce this mindset he has?
How long have they been together? Is my question. Is this a new relationship? Because if it's new, break up. If it's in like if you've been around, break up. Still, because what the fuck? You can't be in a relationship with someone like that. That's no. They have inner work to do. That needs to be done. They have inner work that needs to be done.
I don't know what to do. I want to make him comfortable, but this feels really controlling and unnecessary.
Yes.
Not to mention, I don't really want to give up on my favorite snack. He's a great guy, and I know this post isn't doing him justice.
High
But I
underrated.
just want to know if this is a red flag from him or if putting my foot down on this is unreasonable. Thank you in advance to anyone who reads this and offers me some advice. By the way, this is not an ad for Belgioso. Unless Belgioso, you want to hit us up
Can I see
and
a
send me some
picture
mozzarella balls.
of like the sizes of Belgioso mozzarella balls? Because like I've seen the big, and I've seen the little.
Yeah, they make the little pearl ones, and those ones they put in like the sauce. They'll put them in like a
The
like a
sauce.
olive oil, like a salted like olive oil type stuff.
I won't lie. When I'm at the grocery store, they have those big balls of mozzarella cheese. I imagine biting into them every time.
Like
I
an
see 'em.
apple.
Yeah.
Like an
Yeah, I
apple.
love mozzarella cheese.
It's
It's
great.
so good, but it's basically like it's as not cheese as it gets.
Mhm.
You know what I
Kinda,
mean?
yeah.
Like it's basically cream.
I'm just trying to understand. So how small is this man's ball?
Or how small does he think other man's balls are?
I think there's an average size of ball.
I'm just like,
Yeah.
if I see my girlfriend eating cheese and my first thought is another man's balls, I think that's a me problem.
That's something going on
1,000,000,000%.
here.
That's a
Yeah.
me problem.
Like
Yeah, I
that's
don't
why sorry I
understand.
jumped straight to cleavage. You guys are probably like, whoa.
Hold on, I'm on the next step. I gotta lock in for a second. Chain 3, double crochet into every stitch, slip stitch 4 times 4. Really? Hold on. Yes, yes. Oh. Oh. Okay, one sec. I did something wrong. In the third, into the top chain. Slip stitch. One double crochet in all. And you're telling me I do that 4 times? Is that what you're saying? Or no? Wait. Sorry. In the back loop only. No? Yes. In the back loop only. 1 double crochet all around. Okay.
Whoa. But
No.
it's like, yeah, what is she, that is how, what happened,
It's his brain making it sexual.
Yeah.
She's eating cheese. He's going, that's another man's balls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
He's not even thinking of his own balls. He's just thinking of other man's balls.
Google, show me this man's balls.
Your ball.
Yeah, he could be getting horny and being like, those could be my balls. And it could be like a hot thing for him.
Who up getting they balls bit?
Who up getting they
I'm just imagining you eating another man's balls.
like, bro. At what line do we draw? At what other balls do we draw the line? Like, if we're eating cheese puffs, is he going, damn, those look like other men's balls to me too?
If it's a
Yeah.
particularly large blueberry, what are we gonna
I
do?
know.
Where are we at?
Balls.
What foods are reminding this man of other men's balls?
I know.
God forbid she eats a hard-boiled egg.
I know.
Grief.
Just torment for this man. Okay, to be clear, this is a red flag.
Yes.
Yeah.
To be clear, this is a red flag.
1000%. And like, just like, let's talk about the bare fundamentals of this. Is this person is projecting their insecurity onto their partner by being insecure that their partner would cheat on them. They're insinuating that this food is making them think of their partner cheating on them by
You have
eating this thing, but it's also calling it
issues.
lewd and calling it sexual. It's like, that's commentary on society and how everything women do
Yeah.
is somehow sexualized, whether they want it to be or not. And because the
Homegirl's
definition
just
of
eating cheese.
sexualizing something is something that wasn't intentionally sexual being made sexual. Like having your daily protein snack. Like, gosh dang.
Yeah.
God forbid a girl just snack on some mozzarella cheese balls.
Yeah.
For real.
And to be fair, on the packaging, it does say testicle sized. But
They call it fun size.
Testicle size.
they are testicle sized mozzarella balls.
It's
Probably
cheese.
the perfect size. No,
Literally.
it's a serious problem for sure. I feel like he hits on a trifecta of things that are red flags, right? One is any sort of like commenting or trying to control your partner's food or eating habits.
Yeah.
Also taking away something that is like her favorite thing.
Yeah.
It's like she's like, this is my comfort thing, this is my favorite thing. And he's like, no, you got to stop because of my insecurity. But also it's hitting on the thing that I always think is a huge red flag, which is like when your partner jumps to oh, you're cheating on me, or that reminds me of cheating on me. That, to me, in most of the stories that we read, is usually the biggest sign that they might be doing something or having thoughts of their own or whatever. Obviously, we don't know if any of that's true, but it is a red flag in that, hey, you should be mindful of this.
If this guy is as good of if he is a good guy, like she says, I think if someone were to look him straight in the eyes and say, every time you see your girlfriend eat mozzarella cheese, you think of another man's balls, look inward.
Yeah.
I think maybe he could fix himself. I think
Yeah.
if I was feeling that way and someone pointed that out to me
Yeah.
in those words, I think maybe I'd be like, you know what, you're right. That's insane.
You know what? Maybe you're right. Yes. Yes. Okay. She
I would
is.
hope so.
Is there an update on this
It
one?
feels like, yeah, if this is all that boils down to, he needs someone to just point out
Yeah.
how embarrassing.
And
this is.
calling it-
Literally be like,
Calling it a deal breaker? A
That's
deal
crazy.
breaker?
mm-hmm.
That I don't like that too. I don't like how 1 to 0 or 0 to 100 he's going with this.
Like,
Because that's
whoa.
the controlling nature of it. It'd be one thing if he's like, yeah, I don't know why I'm having these thoughts of another man's balls in your mouth. But
There's an
you can
update.
communicate
Let's go.
that, I guess. But
Let's
him being
go.
Like, no, I'm gonna break up with you.
No, and that's like,
Is
this
controlling.
is dangerous territory where precedents are set and boundaries are ignored. And
And if that's a deal breaker for him, it's like she's about to run into so many deal breakers with him in the future. I
Yeah,
feel
dude.
like.
This episode of Red Stories is sponsored by ZocDoc.
ZocDoc. What? There's no freaking. What the hell? I like to watch the end of their ad reads because it's always some bullshit.
.com/pitreddit. Thanks ZocDoc for sponsoring this message.
He really played that.
Back to the show. Nailed it.
All right, comments Someone said, I would consider a partner who got sexually jealous over a cheese snack a deal breaker personally.
Yes, me too.
15,000 upvotes. Someone quoted underneath, she was cheating on me with cheese balls, bro. Someone said, red flag, he's so weirdly insecure that he's offended by you eating cheese. Real men would pound those suckers back right with you.
Yo.
By the way, what are his thoughts on bananas, popsicles, and corn dogs?
God forbid I eat a corn dog.
Yeah.
No, literally.
And like, what could she do about him then? Like, would she be like, like, let's think. Yeah.
Yeah.
If he's getting in on a
Put that taco
watermelon.
down.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
No.
That taco.
Put those coconuts down.
You better not be holding 2 large melons in your hand.
At the grocery store, do you want a cantaloupe or like a honeydew? No!
Okay.
Okay, final comment. If you stop eating mozzarella cheese balls to make him comfortable, he's just gonna think, good, she'll tolerate that crock of shit. She'll
Yeah.
do whatever I tell her. And it will get worse. Stand your ground. If a man wants to lose you over cheese, let him.
Yup.
You'll have won.
Yes.
I do agree with that.
You will have one.
You will have one. Update!
Yes.
Cheese. Update cheese.
Update cheese. I also feel like as a man, I feel like any man who's dumb enough to come between a woman and cheese,
Oh,
like
yeah.
you're gonna get broken up with. You
Mhm.
simply are fighting a force.
Yeah.
1 second before we get the update. Yes, girl. Yes, girl. Mm-hmm. Total 4. Okay. Okay, so I gotta do 2 more rows of that.
Like scientists have studied this, and like they're like, this is a force stronger than the ocean,
Yeah.
solar waves and shit. They're just
Yeah.
like, you can't stop this.
Damn
You
right.
can't stop
Damn
the
right.
cheese.
Here, wait, Shane, go. There's a little thing in there.
Oh,
Get it. Yeah, got it.
okay.
Oh.
Damn it.
You gonna finish that?
No.
Sorry, that was making me think of a woman in your nose.
You gonna finish that?
That's crazy.
Dude, that's a crazy statement. Okay. Update. July 3rd, 2024, 2 days later. Hey guys, I hope I'm doing this update thing right. I've never made one before, so I'm just trying to copy what other people in this sub have done.
I want more
I
cheese.
was debating posting this update or not, but seeing just how many people saw it and became invested in my snacking made me want to give anyone who is still interested a little bit of closure.
Leave him.
First of all, I wanted to thank you all for your time spent with me. It's honestly a little overwhelming to see how many people took a break from what I assume are very busy lives to give me advice and support. I think it's very beautiful how so many people in so many different places can come together and give some love to people who need it. Secondly, I have a short and savory update. Get it? Because I couldn't leave you guys hanging. The morning after I posted, me and
Hanging
my
like balls.
like balls.
Sorry.
The morning after I posted, me and my boyfriend talked out this entire issue, and he ended up explaining why his mind immediately went to a place of sexualizing something that has no implications. I left this out of my original post because it felt unrelated, even though in hindsight it was obvious. But there was an issue with infidelity in his previous relationship. I didn't know the details of what happened and never tried to bring it
Did
up
he
because I
cheat?
didn't want to upset him. That was my mistake, though, because he is still struggling with insecurities and felt unsure if he could tell me about it. Both of us were lacking in communication skills.
Who
but we
cheated,
ended up
though?
Clearing the air, and I found out both why his last relationship ended and why seeing me eat cheese balls upset him. All I knew previously was that he had a serious relationship with his ex-girlfriend, and they broke up because she cheated on him.
Okay.
Now, he let me know that he found out about the incident because the person she cheated with sent him a video of her eating another man's cheese balls.
Oh.
He told me that he feels like by now he should have gotten over it, but the betrayal stuck with him. The new move-in together has started to trigger his unresolved feelings and has given him new anxieties that our relationship might end the same way. I think pairing that with the daily visual reminder through the cheese balls was a little too much for him.
Oh. Oh my god, dude. I feel like that should have been something that she knew about, though. Like, I feel like that's an important thing. That's like a trauma that like someone that you're that close with would need to know about.
I know many of you have very strong opinions about him, and I'm sorry to disappoint, but I am not ready to let go of this relationship yet. During our conversation, I let him know that I didn't like the direction that he was going with his ultimatum because it felt controlling,
Yeah.
and I told him I wouldn't tolerate another incident like this in the future. We already decided we would
Yeah,
be
it's
looking
definitely
for
something
couples
he needs
counseling
to
in our
work
area to
through.
help us both move on from this incident and generally learn to communicate more openly so that neither of us will bottle up our negative emotions alone, and instead we can help each other overcome these emotions as a unit. Right now, I'm feeling very hopeful, and I think that knowing about his past will leave me better equipped to pave a better future with him. Thank you for all your advice and support. I think that without your perspectives, I might have just given up on my cheese, and the two of us would continue to hide our emotions without realizing that we need to open ourselves up to more communication if we want to stay confident in both ourselves and each other. P.S. An extra thank you to everyone who gave me recipes and new cheeses to try.
Ooh.
All right.
Hey, I think green flag in the effort. In the
Yeah.
communication.
I think that's always huge, and he admitted the other possibility that we
Yeah.
weren't considering. I just guess
Unfortunately, it's like both the saddest and the funniest.
yeah.
At the same time, I very much empathize. Getting cheated on, that is an awful, awful thing. And unfortunately, it is kind of funny that it literally, like the cheese balls remind, like,
yeah, like,
I
can you
just
imagine
can't-
seeing a memory be perfectly recreated in front of you, but with other things? And your brain
Yeah.
goes, oh, like, that came from a very real place
A
for
very
him.
real
Yeah.
place. I mean, I'm very grateful that I cannot relate to someone like being cheated on and get like
And
seeing-
sending
Dropping it in,
Yeah.
like,
photos?
seeing it being sent
Awful.
any sort of footage or photos.
Oof.
I'm like, and I've heard of people experiencing that, and I'm like, that's a nightmare.
That's-
psychological
yeah.
That's gonna stay with you
damage.
forever.
That's warfare.
Psychological damage.
Yeah, absolutely tormenting. So I understand that, and obviously, like something that extreme, like yeah, you therapies, you're gonna need that. And like,
Therapy.
yes, he had
Yes.
inner demons from this. Thank God he's telling her, and I'm glad they're going to a couples counselor together because that's a lot to work through. And clearly, if it's bubbling up now, like that is something he has to work through with her.
Yeah, I mean, I'm so proud of her for like standing strong on like I'm not tolerating this again and it's
Yeah.
controlling. Like that's really important and like the fact that he's willing to go do counseling with her too. Like this is I'm
Yeah.
hopeful. I'm optimistic.
Oh, for sure.
Mhm.
Yeah, because it all comes down to trust, and right, and his trust was completely obliterated in the past.
Yeah.
But he's in a whole new relationship with a whole new person. He's got to
Mhm.
establish new trust with her.
Yeah, I feel bad now about what I said about being like, why would you think of another man's balls when you see
Well-
the cheese balls? And I'm like, okay, like that's pretty, that's
He has
up.
he has
Yeah.
the one avenue of okay, that
Okay, yeah.
Makes sense.
No, because there's a horrible world where there is a type of boyfriend who was like, this will be my first thing that I do. You know, like the first step in being controlling and
Mhm.
and making it the
Of
woman's
course.
problem and stuff. So like, and being on this show, we assume the worst sometimes.
Yes.
But
Yeah,
thank goodness.
absolutely. And I think even when it comes from a justified place, it's like, no, you still have your boundary. You cannot like. She was right to set her boundaries. and
Yeah.
because she set her boundaries, this communication happened, right?
Yeah.
Like, would it have happened if she just said, okay, I'll stop? Like,
Right. No.
they had further conversations, and she needed to know this about him, and he needed to get it out there.
And maybe one day he'll enjoy those cheese balls with her.
Hey, man,
And
hey.
feel it.
I love this show. If everyone in the room will allow me to wax poetic for a second, Shane, sometimes when I think about the show, it's kind of like you're Jesus, and
I feel
and
like we need to stop you there.
and you're reading us these parables, you know,
Yes.
and it's like, you know, the parables that Jesus was
Anyways, Trevor. I'm noticing that I'm using a bigger hook than she's using, and so mine is like a little bigger, but it's fine. It gets the point across. Slip stitch and all. Okay.
saying, we're like, you know, with titles such as The Good Samaritan, you know, and then you're reading us the stories of, hi, my boyfriend can't stop thinking about other men's balls when I eat mozzarella. And, you know, it's like, are these stories true? You know, who's to say?
Wow.
Who's
Is
to
the truth of
say?
these stories really, is it more important that these stories actually happened, or does the truth of them lie in the lessons that we can learn?
Right.
And it's just a really beautiful show that, you know, we can talk about mozzarella cheese balls and you know, and walk away with something.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey.
Yeah.
That's
So
beautiful.
thank you, Jesus.
Wow.
Thank you, Jesus.
You know, I guess what was Jesus but a 30-year-old podcaster, right?
Oh my God.
Look, the masses out there, they're listening. This is the Sermon on the Mount. You are
Sermon on the Mount. Am I the asshole?
Oh my God.
Every Christian listener of the show is like, I gotta stop.
I gotta stop.
Now I have
now
to
they're
stop.
going, that's a good point.
You know, I never thought about
Wait
it.
a minute.
Oh God.
Chain
Thank
top
you.
is
Thank you, Trevor.
Yeah,
Jesus.
that's just
Wow.
something I've been thinking about.
I like whenever anyone uses the term wax poetic.
Yeah.
I'm like,
good.
when you said
My eye
poetic,
is watering so much today. If it looks like I'm crying, I promise I'm not.
picture you like waxing a car with a lot of feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't know what that means.
To speak beautifully for a moment.
Going into great
Oh.
detail and,
Yes,
Wow.
indeed.
yeah, trying to be a little bit, maybe drop some wisdom here.
Yeah, well, you certainly did. You
Thank
called
you.
me Jesus.
Yeah. It's just the
Which,
most,
Don't
maybe
give him that.
it's
Maybe.
the best comparison I could think of.
Well,
for what
you know,
we're doing
and
here.
people have said that before.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Kidding.
Please.
Our next story comes from Am I the Asshole, posted in December of 2021. Am I the asshole for quitting without notice over fake job postings? Okay, we have a job read.
Okay. Hi, Delaney. Welcome back. Yes. Slip stitch. Hold on, y'all. Finishing the pot part. The pot. Slip stitch. It's going good. Chain 30. Chain 30, and then what? Cut. Okay. What are you doing? Oh. On the other side. New chain. New yarn thing. Whoa. What was the point of that, though? Cut. And then... Oh, a third one. Okay, I see. Okay.
Red flag story.
Whoa.
As of yesterday, I, a 31-year-old woman, was the marketing coordinator for a real estate agent. Let's call him John, 39-year-old man. He's very successful and recently hired a life coach who gives him weekly goals. Some of them are normal, like read this book on the cyclical nature of the real estate market, but other times it's shit like, coach says I should take Friday off because sitting is the new smoking. Not the best behavior, but harmless enough. However, John's most recent goal caught me totally by surprise. Last week, John said his coach wanted him to develop his leadership skills. I asked what that entailed, and he gave me a new task. Advertise fake job postings, one for every position on our team. John said he wanted 30 plus resumes per day, and he'd interview the good ones. I can't overemphasize this enough. There are no job openings on our team. John's coach apparently thinks interviewing real people for fake jobs will make John a better leader. If someone can connect those dots for me, please do, because I don't get it. I asked John if he was serious.
Hold on, I gotta count. 1, 2, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I did 23. Because I'm using a bigger hook. Okay.
serious and pointed out that people are desperate for work right now. His response: Coach says real leaders are always looking for new talent. Reason number one why I might be the asshole. I couldn't refuse a direct request without getting fired, so I made the job postings, but I didn't list compensation in the hopes that people would see red flags. We got hundreds of resumes, and John interviewed dozens of people. I listened in, and they sounded like real interviews. At no point did John mention we're not currently hiring. One of the interviewees was a young woman who chatted with me while she was waiting, and she said she's a single mother who had to get a last-minute babysitter so she could make the interview. So not
Damn.
only is she not getting hired for this job, it cost her money to show up. Another was an older man, and when I walked him out, he asked, "Do you think a fossil like me has any shot?" I almost burst into tears, but fury won out. I told him, "There is no job. I'm sorry they lied to you. This company thinks nothing of wasting your time." He looked shocked and walked away.
Oh,
Someone must have heard me because I got called into John's office where he proceeded to yell at me. Apparently, he's fine with lying to people's faces, but not with people knowing about it. He threatened to fire me, and I said to do it because I can't go along with this. You're getting people's hopes up for no reason. John argued
That's
that the
cruel.
jobs could be real in the future,
Oh.
and it was helping him lead the team, so that made it okay. Reason number two why I might be the asshole: I quit on the spot. No notice. I have a second job, so I'll be okay. But John said to forget about a reference. I've never not given notice before, and I
Okay.
feel bad about that. But I just know John would make me keep bringing him resumes until my last day.
ugh.
Okay,
that
this isn't
That's
even red. This isn't even red
horrible.
flags. This guy's an asshole.
Yeah.
awful.
This
I'm like,
is
how is that
bad behavior.
legal? How is that even
I wonder,
legal?
I never know about the legality of these types of business practices, but I would hope that's illegal. I think you should only be allowed to bring in like an interviewer if there's a real job opening. You are just wasting these people's time.
That's so sad. No, and like especially hearing about the single mother
Yeah.
spending their money to go to this interview. Like, oh my gosh, that's so upsetting.
Yeah.
If you have ever had to take a lot of time looking for a job in a really awful job market like the one that we're currently in, it's like every single time you get through an interview and then there's just you don't hear anything back. It's demoralizing.
Oh,
Mhm.
It
absolutely.
is so
It's exhausting.
hard, and to be doing that, making someone take time out of their day to go do something and give them oh my god, I got this interview in person, I'm going, without there even being any chance of them actually getting a job, is evil.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Not only is the
Evil.
boss an asshole, he's also a huge dumbass.
Yeah.
This is a dumb guy. I'm sure there's good life coaches, but I don't know. This reads to me like a bad manosphere coach that he
Mhm.
hired that's just spouting some bullshit. And I'm just
Yeah,
I
what
don't
is
like this.
happening? Yeah, because it's I love the idea of people wanting to work on their leadership skills because leadership is a skill, but it's you're already a leader of a team. If you want to improve those skills, maybe spend more time with the actual employees that you have at the company, and without creating fake job opportunities for people. This, it's also just is the coach all of their bosses too?
Yeah.
Personally, I don't think OP is the asshole for quitting.
No.
I wish they continue to be an asshole to the boss so that they'd get fired and maybe get severance.
Yeah.
Because quitting and being fired are very different things.
It's true.
But
I mean, she just couldn't tolerate it. She
no.
couldn't go along with his horrible practices. I always also laugh at because it reminds me of just the manosphere shit of what is in their mind a good leader? Because I'm like, oh, I'm a good leader, so I'm gonna actually work on having less empathy
Yeah.
and less understanding of human beings. I'm like, you don't even understand how another person works. What the hell? Just a dumbass. Verdict: not the asshole. Comments: not the asshole, but report him to the board or some agent. This sounds highly illegal or immoral to say the least. John is using his power to steamroll hundreds of people. Ew. Someone else said, not the asshole, and if they ask why you do not have a reference or why you left your old job, tell them the truth. I would hire you in a second just based on this incident. Someone said, not the asshole. Hopefully John's life coach has experience in helping people apply for unemployment benefits. I think John is going to need it. Someone said, not the asshole. Your notice period was exactly as real as those job openings. And hey, having to scramble to cover your spot will teach him flexibility
Dude.
and gumption.
Especially if a workplace has an environment like that where your boss just fucking sucks. Fuck a notice. When I worked at Target, dude, That place was fucking awful. And it made me want to freaking off myself. And I just texted them and I was like, I'm not coming in ever again. And then I never came back in. But like it's another thing if you like have a relationship with like your employer and like want to be on good terms with them, like that's another thing. But if it's like this, just fucking leave. It don't fucking matter.
Making him a better leader. Good on you for sticking to your ethics.
Actually,
Yeah.
hold on. We've got now we're making the dirt. I think this should be easy. The soil. Soiled it! Soiled it! Soiled it! Chain 3. Yeah. Girl, what are you doing? Oh, in the magic ring. Okay. 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 Dirt. Oh.
Yeah.
That's such an awful story to hear. Like, it's just so sad.
Yeah.
Like, there's
Mhm.
so many people, like normal people, that are just trying to get a job and like live, that are being affected by it. And like, I would hope that this is something that is an isolated incident, but who knows what other like kind of awful business practices are going on.
Oh
Yeah.
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 It's, especially in the current era, because I've been so lucky to have worked at this job for so long, but like I see comments and I see discussions of people talking about how hard it is to get a job right now.
Mm.
Like people are sending out like just an absurd amount of resumes out there and not hearing back. And especially now with like just with the way the internet works and with AI now involved with bullshit, like it's so
Yeah.
hard to like get face-to-face time.
Dude, even like, because I, a lot of like my, like all of my sponsor deals come like through email now. And I feel like I only really just started doing this shit like 2 years ago. And the amount of emails that I get that are just like AI, like either like about like an AI company or like just straight up like not a person emailing me, just like a freaking bot just emailing me. It's like ridiculous. Like, I don't know. AI is ruining the world.
This close to getting a job.
Yeah.
Like this guy is evil for doing it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
No update.
No update. Well,
Oh.
she quit. She quit. She left.
Yeah, I
She's out
hope
of
that
there.
I hope other employees caught on.
I hope this was back in 2021. I hope this guy's out of a job now, but
Yeah.
Fridays sitting is the new smoking.
insane.
Go play The Sims and do that in The Sims. Don't do this with real people.
Yeah. I'm just like, come on.
Do it in
man.
VR chat. I don't know.
Like,
Go
Jesus.
away.
Guys, don't go on VR chat. Don't do it. There's never a reason to go on VR chat.
Oh my God. Anyways, all right. Moving on. Our next one comes from Relationship Advice. It was posted in October of 2021. Girlfriend 23 snooped through my male 22 Reddit account and threatened to break up if I didn't change the advice I give out. I think Reddit just ruined my relationship. Let's go.
What?
That's awesome.
Oh
my God. Dude.
Okay, I this reminds me of like a thing that I feel like you and I have talked about a
Yeah.
few times that maybe we'll come back to it. Throwaway account because my primary account is compromised. We have been dating since we were it's been compromised. Throwaway account, obviously. We have been dating since we were 19 and I love her a lot. She is overall a pretty awesome person and the dynamic of our relationship is great. We rarely use each other's phones, but also don't mind when we do. Today, she just picked my phone up and started using it. She asked me what Reddit was, and I gave her a rundown of Reddit and how it works. Once I told her about this subreddit and similar ones, she was keen to know the advice I give to strangers on the internet because she thought of asking strangers for advice as a funny concept. She read through most of my comments and used my phone for 2 hours and was very upset at the end. I asked her what's up, and she went ballistic on me, saying I give horrible advice and that I should be ashamed. I was obviously confused because I only say stuff I would do, and all my advice is in good faith. She
What is
said
the
that most of
advice?
my advice is about breaking up and don't consider biases that the OP might have made in the original post. Well, he sounds like a Redditor.
Sounds like a Reddit comment. Yeah, it's a Reddit
People do
comments.
be commenting to break up.
You should break up.
Break up.
Break up.
Are those mozzarella balls?
One of the posts she was upset about was of a dude that dumped his girlfriend of 9 years because she cheated on him at the start and lied about it or something. My advice was that he should dump the cheater because cheaters don't change and that lying is much worse than cheating. When my girlfriend told me my advice was not good and not true, I asked her if she is a cheater because she clearly is trying to defend one. She said, what if she was one? And I told her we'd be done. This upset her even more, and my dumbass asked her, are you a cheater? In an asking/implying tone. That's my bad, and I apologize since that's not what I was trying to say. We talked about other advice I gave out, and with each and every one, she got madder at me. To her, she thought I was a different person and doesn't think as I do about relationships. In my opinion, I have done nothing wrong. I say everything I mean and would probably do that in real life. She said that I need to get a better perspective about relationships and change the kind of advice I give out, otherwise we won't work out. I told her that she threatening me with a breakup for a change in behavior is manipulative, and she already read the advice I gave to one OP in the same circumstance. This truly pissed her off, and she left saying I need time to think about what I just said. I know this post is stupid, but who else to ask for help with Reddit ruining my relationship other than Reddit? This is mostly a rant with some advice seeking. Edit number 1, I will show her this post once we make up.
Okay, 1 second, y'all. This feels weird. Why would you get mad at your partner for giving advice about cheating and saying that cheating is bad? That doesn't make any sense.
All to show her I'm not the only one that takes infidelity and similar acts so seriously and consider them instant dump worthy. Edit number 2, I have been trying to reach her, but she isn't responding, probably ignoring me, so I just shot her a text that I'm done with her, and now there is no point in contacting me. Since she can't even speak to me, I won't beg her to come back. This is not a rom-com. In our last interaction, she raised several red flags, so I felt it was only fair to move on from this relationship. To be honest, if I was not the OP but a normal commenter, I would advise to break up, so that's what I'm doing. I'm not perfect, but I'm also not a hypocrite. Guess I'm single now with a peace.
Honestly, I would break up too.
It's like, I lost my flags.
Yeah, the last part is a little bit like, all right.
Can I jump in?
Yeah, sure.
I think it's so interesting because we have talked about where a partner sees their boyfriend or girlfriend's Reddit account and they see how they behave online and how it's not what they expected. I think it is so jarring to see internet behavior and then connect it to a real life person because we're so used to scrolling and it's just strangers. We're like, this person who's saying I would hire you in a second could be a 13-year-old. Like we don't know, and we see these comments all the time that are ignoring nuance every day, but we don't connect it with a real life person in our life. And so it's obviously really jarring for her, and like I'm glad that nobody's like really rubbing up against the fact that she went through his phone because like with Reddit you can kind of go to an account and see every comment they've ever left. But I think it's just jarring to see such things and like, oh, that's a real person that I am close with, it's not talking like that.
Yeah, because what I think what I've said to you is I'm like,
But
it's kind of crazy that
am I missing something? Like, he didn't say anything bad, right? He just said that you should break up with someone because they're a cheater. Like, I don't understand. I feel like that's a fine thing to say.
for most people in the world, there are two people. And there's who they are in real life and then who they are on the internet. Because you see so many accounts on Reddit, and I'd say especially with Reddit, where it's all anonymous, of I'm like, who are these people? Do they believe what they're saying here? There's probably, I guarantee you, with the way humans work, there are so many comments we've read where people are like, cheating is wrong, you should break up with them. And those are left by cheaters.
Yeah.
Like that you don't know who these people are. And that's the weird thing with as people point out all the time, they're like, oh, that story is probably fake. I'm like,
Mhm.
we don't know anything. This
Yeah.
could be written by a 12-year-old. That marriage advice you're getting could be from anyone. We don't know. But it's got to be jarring because there was a story I read where a woman found out that her husband, who she was like, he's a great guy, he's so sweet, but his Reddit account, he just comments horribly misogynistic shit on posts all the time. And it's just like, who is this guy?
Yeah.
It's like, that is who he is, but it's like weird where
He's doing the 6-7 thing. That's it. Okay. Soiled it! Soiled it! Soil. Say siete. Say siete. So this is gonna go, there's gonna be stuffing in this, and this is gonna be the dirt on top, and then I'm about to make leaves, and then it's gonna be a hanging plant. The leaves are gonna be a little more complicated. They're gonna be a little more complicated. I might be pausing a lot. Got green though. She's using a better green though. Maybe, do I have another green? I do. Whoa. This is better. Soiled it. 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 Okay. Oop. Actually, let me lock in on this really quick. What do you... She does her slip knots weird. Chain 5. Actually, chain 5. Okay, I have it all written down. So I might be able to just follow the written pattern.
where the internet gives people permission in weird ways.
Yeah.
The internet.
Anyways, I think this this story brings up a lot of like topics around the story, but
Yeah, I think like for me, I think that this is I want to say it's a red flag, and I think that a lot of Reddit is prone to it, especially with a lot of stories that we read. But people living in a fully like everything is black and white, there is right
Yeah.
and wrong. If someone has cheated in the past, they are a cheater. If someone is a cheater, they deserve to be broken up with. Like I think that it's very easy for people online to read a story that is coming from one perspective and has bias and be like, okay, this is what's right in this situation. This person's right and this person's wrong. And I think like there's so much nuance that you can't capture in a Reddit story, and so much nuance that is completely lost on commenters. And I don't know, honestly, with a story like this, I'm like, for me to make an opinion, I'm like, I gotta read everything this guy's ever said, every piece of
know.
advice he's ever
Yeah.
said.
Yeah,
But-
that's how I feel
yeah, 'cause
too.
it felt
Like,
he cherry picked like the most blatantly obvious story, where I'm
Mhm.
like, okay, but I'm like, what else was going on in this?
Yeah.
Truly, it's
conversation?
like also interesting that he had to start a new account, so we can't go see what he was talking
Yeah.
about.
yeah.
I also I think it's so interesting how she was like, you need to change how you give advice. It's like, no, it sounds like she's asking him to change his morals. Like, because it's not like
Yeah.
that's like a different guy posting those things. This is his guy, this guy
He
with
backs
his
it up immediately.
feelings.
Yeah.
To his credit, he immediately is like, I believe that. Like,
Yeah.
he doesn't deny like that or try to.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just so interesting to hear it worded like that. I don't know.
Yeah, and for him to just like, be like, oh, she like didn't text back, so she obviously like isn't gonna give me the time of day, and everybody that commented on this was like, she's probably a cheater and is breaking up. It's like you are living in such like, I feel like a distorted reality of
Yeah.
like you have to at least give her a chance to like, if she ghosts you and doesn't say anything for a week, then it's like, okay, yeah, like I could see that, but I feel like to live in this world of I'm right, you're wrong, you're wrong, I like whatever it is just it's really damaging, and I don't think it you know, is conducive to healthy relationships. I think that there is a lot more talking and figuring out that needs to be done.
I agree with that. And I think, yeah, I think it's very convenient. I think the black and white thinking, especially with the internet and especially with, I think, in our world today where we feel so little control over anything, it's comforting to go like, that's a bad person. I get to file you into the bad person box and I get to be the good person. I think it's algorithmic thinking.
Yeah.
And we are using apps that are run by algorithms and it has affected how we think. And we now think algorithmically of categorizing things and putting things into boxes and going, I've read the story. I know you. I know your relationship. Break up. That's the answer. It's like sometimes the answers are complicated. People who listen to the show know like how I feel about cheating and that I've been cheated on. Does that mean that if someone I'm talking to goes, oh, I don't know if someone cheated on me, if that's a deal breaker, do I immediately go, then you're a cheater? Like, I'm like, no, like people are complicated and it's more a matter of like trust. It's not a matter of like good and bad. It's a matter of like what I think works and doesn't work.
Yeah. Like the first story.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I feel like with how long Reddit has existed, there's it's just these heuristics have been formed of like if someone says this thing, that makes them this. If they speak like this is what they believe, and that makes them this type of person, and that's always the case.
It's the jumping to character assumptions with things that always frustrates me with Reddit, right? Because it's going, oh, that act, what you did was wrong. Like that's hurtful. I'm like, yes, I agree with that. But it's like, therefore, that's who this person is through and through. And I'm like, well, we don't know that.
Yeah, like there's a difference between it's like Shane, you're being a bitch, or Shane, you're a bitch. Like,
and I am both.
Like there's a difference.
I'm a man of multitudes.
Yeah, a bad bitch.
Like, like, you're acting like a bitch. Is
Jesus.
Shane, you are a full-on 100%.
Shane is Jesus.
Sorry, sorry.
I've said this before, but like the thing that frustrates me, and I see it in our comments, is like I don't have a problem if I say something, and go, oh, I disagree with what Shane said there. I go, yeah, I'll even in rewatching it maybe disagree with what I said. What frustrates me is when they go,
I'm gonna be so for real. I don't know if I'm gonna finish this on stream, but I think I might just play Tamagotchi Life in a little bit because this is a little complicated. And I think I need to finish it off stream, but I'm going to keep going until this is over.
Shane said this, and therefore he must be a really bad friend, or Shane clearly is this type of person. I'm like, wow, whoa, like person I don't know and have never seen, like that's where I'm like, let's be careful there.
Based on the context of this story, it sounds like he is the type of person to be like that.
Yes.
It sounds like he is doing those things of like making very harsh and concise judgments based on the 3 paragraphs of text that he's read from the person's perspective.
And to be clear as well, if like him talking to his partner and he goes, oh, this guy got cheated on and she lied and tried to hide the cheating, like, and she goes, I don't think that's a problem. I'd be like, that is a red flag.
Yeah,
100%.
I'm not saying she is in the clear here. I'm like, what she displayed was a red flag also. We're just observing
right, because he was like, story. He was like, I might have been an asshole for going, are you a cheater? But it's like, that's kind of where the conversation was going, and she was actively antagonizing him in that moment. I think he was permitted to ask that question.
Yeah.
So, like, I do give him that, but yeah, there it was a lot. There was a lot.
It was more the tone there at the end that I was observing. Like everything that actually happened, I don't necessarily have a problem with of him being like, oh, like I think cheating is wrong, and she goes, oh, I don't think cheating is wrong. He goes, are you a cheater? And she goes, what if I am? I'd be like, all right, like
yeah, that's weird.
And for me, it's like not about if you're a bad person. It's like, do you have trust for this person now?
Yeah.
You don't have trust, then the relationship doesn't work.
Yeah.
Only thing I will criticize him for is I'm like, you went to the place where you frequent of people that you know are like-minded to you to get advice.
Yeah.
Maybe go to someone in real life if you're having real relationship advice that like, you know the response.
I also like, if we had the opportunity to read every comment that each person in our lives has ever left, I think we all would have a lot of shattering experiences.
Oh,
like,
for sure.
Whoa.
Hi, King Boomy.
So the comments Someone said, so as an avid advisor on this sub, what advice would you give yourself? OP said, this is funny. I feel bad for laughing. My advice would be something I have given out many, many times. Looks like this would be the hill I die on. Someone said, it's a possibility for people to change, but it's also very hard to get trust back that is taken away. People try to go to counseling and try to work out the relationship, but that trust is never going to go back. You can build on new trust, but there's always going to be a lingering feeling. You have no problem giving it to her because you know yourself and you didn't do anything wrong. She took things way out of proportion. Once you're done healing, I hope you find someone that you can trust and speak your mind with that holds no judgment. It's really hard to find, but just stick it out. You have
Thank you.
a good head
I
on your
appreciate
shoulders.
it.
Good luck. Someone said, a couple years ago, my husband borrowed my laptop while I was logged into Reddit and had left the page open. He read through a bit of my comment history, which actually really freaked me out when he told me, but his comment was that it was comforting to know that I sounded like exactly the same person on the internet as I am in his life, and that I didn't have some secret dark side or inner troll.
Aw.
The point being, I agree with you. If OP genuinely feels like he is the same person on Reddit that he is in real life, something is off in terms of their communication with or perception of each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
say like it. I'm a little shocked they haven't had any sort of convo of like what's a deal breaker as far as infidelity goes. Like,
Yeah.
not that that's like a obvious conversation for people, but I'm just like, that was a big topic that they had never
Yeah.
broached,
Yeah,
and she
whoa.
had an extreme take, and he had an. They were on
How long were they together again?
like 4 years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They were
wow.
on polar opposite sides of this view, and it's
Yeah.
like, yeah, that doesn't work.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, not to be a Redditor, but I feel like
No, I mean it's
it
like,
is like her
This is
her
pissing me off.
response to the question and topic of cheating
This,
is like
by the way.
I would feel equally as uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like with that.
Yeah.
I'd be like, that is
Absolutely.
not how I would want someone to
No.
respond.
I don't want anybody listening to this to think that I'm saying what she said was fine. Like,
Yeah.
no. Doing this show and reading so many Reddit stories, this story was interesting because it felt meta in a way.
I was gonna say, it feels like the whole time I was talking about it, I was like, I don't even think I was actually talking about this story. I think I was just
Yeah.
talking.
I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna grab food. So the freaking, I don't know why this crochet project is just, I need to finish it I need to finish it later because it's making me mad. But we're gonna watch this and I'm gonna eat.
Like people like it is possible for two people to be both right and wrong in the same story.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm not, I thought that I would be able to focus on both the Reddit story and also a new crochet project, but I was wrong. Sometimes you just need to try things out and just realize that it's not working.
And in the end, everyone sucks.
Yeah.
Everyone
Jesus said
sucks
that.
mozzarella balls. Oh, double
Mozzarella
callback.
balls.
Double callback.
Nice. Our next story comes from Am I the Asshole? Posted in May of 2021. Am I the asshole for refusing to get rid of a painting my friend made me?
Refusing to get rid of it. Well, you know what?
My best friend and I, 23-year-old women, met doing art at uni and since then have always had a tradition of giving each other homemade gifts, varying in levels from absolutely awful but well loved to genuinely time-consuming pieces of art. They have always been a bit on the nose, collages of drunken misdeeds and dodgy shaped pottery, etc. Everyone I'm close to is well aware of this tradition, and we all tend to get a laugh out of it. This year, she gifted me a canvas, A4-ish size, painting of me standing beside a male celebrity that we both like. I absolutely loved it and sent pictures to one of our group chats where everyone laughed at how cringe but genuinely lovely of a gift it was. Straight afterwards, I got a text from my boyfriend of 2 years telling me that he was pissed off and upset at how insulting it was for me to be displaying that in my flat when
Red
he would
flag.
be coming over. It really upset me, but I stood my ground and told him that it was my flat and this was a genuinely
Period.
time-consuming piece of art that my friend had put time and effort into.
Period.
So I would not be getting rid of it just because it made him insecure. I know there wasn't any malice on my friend's part in gifting it to me. She, like me, genuinely wouldn't have considered something like that would be upsetting. My boyfriend lives in a house with roommates where they have posters of
Imagine
women on the
affairs.
walls, and I don't really see the difference, but now I'm beginning to doubt myself. I won't get rid
I
of
broke
it
the
like
flag. I broke the flag.
Oh no.
Oh my God.
Too red of a flag.
Oh no.
I'm beginning to doubt myself. I won't get rid of it like he wants me to, but should I be more sympathetic and hide it from him? Edit. Thank you so much for all the advice. Since people have asked, it's a very PG painting. The celeb's chest up with an arm around me. I think she took reference from a meet and greet with him and a fan and just replaced the fan with me. Oh, see, I thought it was going to be a painting of like her and the Grinch, and the Grinch's balls are in her mouth.
Oh my God, Shane.
Now that would be funny.
Shane!
Now that would be funny. I want one of those, but me.
Sorry, it was like, come on.
really
It was
good.
low-hanging fruit.
Was it? Was it though?
Hey! Hey!
Sorry.
That's good
What
stuff.
now? I'm just picturing like imagine like your girlfriend is drawing something and it's like them and you're like, oh, that's so nice, and then you start seeing them drawing another guy and you're like, no, like it is not real.
Come
It's not real.
on, bro. Okay. Yeah, this is a red flag on the boyfriend.
Yeah.
For sure.
I want to know who the celebrity is.
yeah.
Is it Edward Cullen?
Why
Okay,
is he?
guesses. I would guess like, let's see. This is posted 2021.
And they're 23-year-olds.
They're 23 and 2021. Could be like Harry Styles.
Could be a style.
I think a
Could be a-
Pattinson or a Styles, because
Pattinson
if they're at
Styles.
uni, they're calling it at
My
uni.
concept of time is always so off that I never know. I don't know when anything is
They're probably
Ooh, they're British.
yeah, or from the
Uni,
UK.
British.
or who was popular
Chris
when. Like,
Evans?
Yeah, it could be Chris Evans. It could
There's
be.
no way it's like a Timmy C.
What if it was like
That
Liam
doesn't
Neeson?
feel like a Timmy C.
Just
Liam
Liam
Neeson
Neeson?
would be
I don't think-
He's like-
crazy.
Yeah, no. I'm
Be funny.
going. I'm
You're going Grinch with balls in your mouth.
I'm
yeah, I
no,
know.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, we know, Shane.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
we know.
no.
Grinch with balls in their
That's
mouth.
funny.
No.
Grinch green.
To all our fan art friends, don't.
Don't do it.
Or
Don't.
or do.
Don't.
I drew fan art of Shane. I'm like, oh.
That's gonna happen now.
Our P.O. box is
Dang it! Why'd I have to get cast in the Grinch balls episode? Darn
Grinch
it.
balls Reddit stories.
please.
Uh-huh.
All right.
That's so
All
good,
right.
man.
What's the internet saying?
Okay. Okay.
He's looking at pictures of Grinch's balls.
No.
On the iPad now.
Comments. Disposal services. I'd like to arrange a pickup. Yes, the whole man.
Nice.
Got
Oh.
Zinger.
Someone said my mom has a full room of shitty portraits of various male hunks that I did for her during my teenage I'ma be an artist phase. My father never batted an eye. This room is now unofficially his office. Someone said not the asshole, and this is a huge red flag. It makes no sense for him to be pissed off or insecure about a painting. He wants you to get rid of something that your friend lovingly made for you, and he's making you doubt yourself. Yeah, not only is it not something like she made herself, it's like a friend made this.
It's a gift.
It's like a gift. So
It's a
it's like, come on.
Yeah.
Dude, it's the sweater curse. Remember the when someone knits your
Yeah.
sweater, it affects somebody. Somebody gets
Well,
affected.
yeah,
Huh?
someone, yeah, you're right.
Let's shed some light on the fact that the guy has a house that has sexy women on posters in
Yeah,
their
dude.
place.
There is a serious issue if you have this level of jealousy.
Yeah.
over what is just a gift and is a fictional
Mhm.
concept,
Yeah.
right?
God forbid she actually went to a meet and greet and got a pic.
Yeah. I think that there is some nuance to the like celebrity crush thing, and I could understand how like some people could be insecure about like if someone was like way over the top and constantly being like, oh my god, I love that they're so hot,
Yeah.
like, constantly talking.
Absolutely.
But if it's a little portrait that your friend drew and it's like a little inside joke between the two of you or whatever,
Like, that's
someone that you
just
like
too far.
where's the harm?
Not, it's not too far
There
for
is
the
healthy-
portrait. It's too far to be jealous of that. Like, that's, you have issues.
amounts of it. It kind of falls into it's a
And you know what? Everybody's got
So there was
issues.
the one where the guy was like mad that his
But,
girlfriend
like-
was reading like spicy books,
Right.
and it's just kind of like, hey man, there's a realm of fiction, and I think
And it's like you gotta do, you can't be like, hey, that triggers me. This totally reasonable thing triggers me, and so you must abide to my emotions. It's like, no, get a hold of your emotions, dude. Just learn how to fucking deal with it.
I think a lot of celebrity crushes fall into the like realm of fiction.
Yeah, 100%.
Right, where it's like, oh, this isn't a real thing. I just like this idea of a thing, and it's just a fun whatever.
Yeah, 100%.
No, and it's still like the fact that the wherever he lives with his guy roommates, they have pictures of women up all over the place.
Yeah,
Like then
they're living in the 80s.
I know, I literally am picturing like
Baywatch.
the 80s the high waisty, like
Mm-hmm.
muscly tan girls.
I feel like you would have that poster.
I do.
No, you don't.
It's just not up right now.
It's up in a room you don't know about, bro.
What room?
I do have that one painting that's like sexy legs.
Yeah, that's like a very artsy. That's not.
So it's the same. It's like, but do you know what I'm saying?
I know.
Like it is. It's not sexual, but it is.
I've got this little cat, and he's got a little cowboy hat on, and
like-
then a little gun.
Yeah.
It's like a little kitten with a little
Pretty
cowboy.
cool.
It's like a little cowboy cat.
Don't
That's
let Shane
awesome.
Dawson see
That's
it.
what I'm trying to say is it's like, it's all harmless.
Right.
So like if
Yeah.
he should not see the harm in it if he doesn't see the harm in his own.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Update.
Oh,
Whoa.
Whoa.
They painted the bottom half of the painting and they're naked in the bottom half of the painting.
that was a
Final
stale ass
guesses for
chip.
Celebrities.
Just that one.
Celebrity man, popular in 2021.
Robert Downey Jr.
It's a good guess.
I feel like RP. I think Robert Pattinson was a good.
Okay.
That was a good guess.
Okay,
I feel good about
I've seen
that.
the photo, so I know.
Okay.
For those interested, we have split up.
Oh.
I know it seems like it's over something so trivial it's laughable, but I tried to have a civil conversation and explained that I wasn't willing to compromise on this. He got physically imposing and called me and my friend, which was truly the last straw, various vulgarities, which was very out of character but enough of a raging red flag for me to get the fuck out. He didn't even try to explain rationally why it made him upset, just that he was upset I hadn't thrown it away. Upon recollection, he probably was looking for an excuse to break up. At least I'm hoping so, or I really did waste 2 years of my life hung up on somebody genuinely threatened by an oil painting. He picked his hill and died a really embarrassing death on it. I've contacted his mom to make sure he's okay, booked a drinks night with my best friend, and I will now officially be telling everybody that Sebastian Stan ended my last relationship. Thank you so much to
Who?
everyone who gave me advice. You were all lovely. X.
Sebastian
Whoa,
Stan, that's
Sebastian
good.
Stan's a
That's
good
green
one.
flag
That's
for
a good
me.
one.
That's a
With
green flag
the
for
Winter
me.
Soldier wig on.
Oh, duh, bro. Winter Soldier,
Soldier.
Sebastian Stan. Oh
Yeah,
my
but
I mean, I don't want to sound ridiculous, but I don't know who this man is. If I saw him walking down the street, I wouldn't know a thing. Sorry to this man.
like with the wig though, because
Yeah.
that wig is rough.
No, not the
Baby
greasy. I
wig.
can't do the greasy wig.
Yeah, I don't know.
I need the haircut. But whatever one he got a
Yeah.
haircut in.
Good pick, though.
The haircut one.
A pick we respect. Yeah, I mean, his response, he did the absolute right call. I know we just before said like, hey, like not everything is breakup worthy, but like, no, this.
No,
She tried to talk to him, and he gave her his response.
He did his big one.
I will also point out something that I feel like is commented a lot that I think of is like, oh, he yelled out these vulgarities, which is very out of character for him. It's like, actually, I think you just got to finally see his character.
Yeah.
Character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, no, that's his character.
You're like unlocking a skill tree in life, and it's like, ooh, I'm gonna choose the calling people vulgarities one. That's
Yeah.
my next level up.
There you go.
Yeah.
Love that tree.
Yeah.
Or like the star constellation in
In
Skyrim.
Skyrim, yeah.
Yeah.
The abusive narcissist.
Yeah.
Which
It's like,
path
oh,
are
what
you
kind of
gonna-
build are you doing this run?
It's stealth narcissist.
The stealth narcissist is crazy.
Oh my god, it's like, oh, crazy. Anyways, I think I'm gonna do barbarian.
Barbarian cheater.
Barbarian cheater.
I was just thinking about doing like a mage, but I don't know.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, for
just
sure,
a
dude.
normal
Yeah.
Mage
one.
redditor.
Oh yeah, what are you playing as? Oh, so I'm an Argonian cheater right now. All right, we're having fun here. All right,
We're
time
having
for our
fun
final
here.
story. And this comes from the subreddit 2 Hot Takes.
Oh.
Shout out to Morgan over at 2 Hot Takes. Man, good subreddit. People submit some good shit over there. Like this one. Mother-in-law thinks I am a witch because I dressed up as one for Halloween.
Hot.
Well,
Ha.
if it's that one episode of Buffy.
Hot.
Yeah, it is. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And that Buffy anyone?
For the few Buffy fans out there.
Any buff? Few, bro. Grow up.
You telling Shane to grow up is awesome.
Grow up. That show came out before you were born.
Yeah. So what? So did a lot of great
I
pieces
guess
of
I was
media.
also, to be fair, I was also like 5 years old when it started, so it's not like I was watching it either. I married my husband about a year ago, and we've been together for about 3. I don't know his parents all too well, mainly because he had made a point to keep a fair amount of distance from them. But during all the wedding planning and events, I thought it would be nice to be closer with them, especially as both of my parents have passed away several years ago. I encouraged my husband to build more of a relationship with them. However, around the time of the wedding, I started to see a bunch of red flags. I generally chalked them up to wedding stress on them. My husband is their only son, but after the wedding, the red flags started getting even bigger. I was still nothing but kind towards them, but my husband was frustrated and started going low contact with them. So that's the backstory. Now on Saturday, my husband and I went to a friend's birthday party, which was Halloween themed and costumes mandatory. We both got too busy with work, and at the last minute, the only costume we could put together was him wearing a t-shirt that said, "I'm with the witch," and me wearing a black dress I already owned with a black choker necklace. That's it, you guys, the extent of our costume. We took a picture at this party, and it was put on the socials. The next day, mother-in-law texts husband
Not even a witch hat?
screenshot of said picture and writes a message about how concerned she is about us and that she is praying for us. I was confused
Oh.
until my husband reminded me of her Karen Christianity. You know, the kind that gets offended if anyone happens to be a different religion, offended if anyone says, "What the hell," etc.
Oy.
My husband then starts getting phone calls from random distant and extended family members asking if he's okay. Turns out Karen has texted my husband's entire extended family.
Oh.
Uncles, aunts, cousins, all over the country. The same screenshot of our picture with a long 5-paragraph text asking everyone to pray for her son that I, her daughter-in-law, am into some dangerous things and is a danger to her son.
Huh?
Hello? Because she
This is
wore
how
a
I've
black
been
dress and a
confidently believed that
choker.
She thinks I am a witch. Instead, she says that I am into bad and dangerous things and that I am dragging her son down with me. And she asks
What?
everyone to pray for him and pray for me too. Bless her heart for being so generous with her prayers, for I am but an evil witch. So, of course, the extended family members assume maybe I'm into drugs or I'm poisoning him
Yeah,
or some
what?
other type of abuse. You can see what this would do for my reputation in this extended family. I text her back and tell her that her actions were uncalled for and that I will be going no contact with her moving forward. She responds with, "Daughter-in-law, we all know you dabble in witchcraft. I am only concerned about my son. I pray for you both."
Hello?
Husband called his father and asked him how he could let her do something like this, but father-in-law doubled down on Karen's accusations. So now my husband has gone no contact with his parents too. I feel like I am in a really bad soap opera. This isn't real life. This has to be certifiably insane, right?
Yes.
Part of me feels like no contact isn't forever, and that eventually my husband and they will reconnect even if I don't, which does bother me. What would you all do in this situation? Pick of the costume. It's nothing. It's, yeah.
It's not even a witch
No,
hat.
this is, I'm with the witch.
Honestly, I'm reserving a very tiny speck of my judgment here for how low effort that costume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a lot of judgment for the parents, and I'm like,
I
look,
was
you could have.
expecting so much more. I was expecting hat,
Yeah.
gown, broom, skin painted.
Yeah, you left me
Yeah.
wanting more there on the costume, but
Mhm.
I'll allow it. I'll let
Um,
it slide this time, OP.
This is, you know, I feel like we've brought up a lot of like big Reddit convo.
In being scared or like threatened by like the idea of like witches. Like, are you living in the fucking 1800s, dude? Like, get a fucking grip. Witches are cool.
And this is another one of like another Reddit thing is like no contact. It's like, oh, cut them out of your life. But here's the reality: is like a lot of people's parents, it's like they're no contact for a damn good reason.
Yeah.
Because they're dangerous to him. Like they are controlling, they're manipulative, and they are just yeah, like what do you do about this? Like this is so extreme.
I'm so confused because like what fed into this that this one photo decided it?
I think I mean because he was saying, so where I'm a little frustrated at OP, like a little frustrated, is that she talks about, she's like, he's very distant from his parents,
Right.
so planning up to the wedding, I encourage him to like get his parents.
Because like if you're distant from your parents, it's for a reason. Like it's, and I understand that she was talking about like her parents died, which is very sad, but like his parents are not your parents. And so if he is distant from them, it's for a fucking reason. Like you shouldn't, I don't know. I don't think that you should have like, that she should have pushed him to get back and like talk to them again, because he knows that they're fucking crazy.
Back into his life because her parents are passed away. She clearly must have had a good relationship with her parents. So she's going, you should too. It's like, why? I feel like what they should have is really had more of a convo of why are you almost or low contact or almost no contact with your parents, because this happened very quickly.
Yeah, I think, coming from, not a family like that, but, growing up in Idaho and around a lot of kind of like conservative, like Christian evangelical type things, is like, this is the type of person, if I had to guess, the mother is very Christian and very controlling of her son, or for whatever reason, and he goes off to live his life and, probably like kind of steps away from that a little bit and, is now marrying someone who's, if I had to guess, not a Christian. And now she's putting all of that blame because in her eyes, it's like, oh, that's my perfect Christian son. And this woman, this secular woman has come in and ruined him and turned him to the devil. And now maybe this picture on Instagram was enough for her to be like, all right, here's finally the piece of evidence that I can send around to everyone and be like, see, she's evil. She's ruining this is, your family member, and it's just so toxic and awful. And it just comes from this very like controlling place.
Like, imagine having to feel like you need to put out a PR statement for your family, for your bloodline.
Yeah.
Like, the fact that a witch picture, a costume photo, it's like, hello, just getting on here to say, I am not a witch.
Yeah.
Hey,
and I still can't get over the fact that she was literally just wearing a black dress and a choker. Like, I just wear that on Tuesday. Like, that's just a Tuesday for me.
everyone, like, where are we in the internet that people are believing that? And the fact that,
like, if he wasn't wearing a shirt that said I'm with the witch, nobody would look at her and be like, oh yeah, she's dressed as a witch. They would just be like, oh, that's a girl in a black dress. Oh, that's just a normal ass girl.
So this Karen,
they'd be like, hey, why didn't you dress up for Halloween? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Really nasty things to try and back up this because it's baseless. It's one photo.
On a smaller note, it's so disrespectful and controlling for her to do to her son, where she's like, my son, who is incapable of living his own life or making his own decisions, I must make the decision for him.
Right.
And tell all our family how they should feel about my son. It's like she's completely taking away his life and agency.
Yeah.
And it's like, this is a fully grown man. Like, this isn't some kid, Like, I just, based on the picture, it's like, this is clearly a man who's like definitely old, like in his 30s or 40s. It's like, oh my God, you're doing that to him now? Like, she probably was way worse back in the day.
And it's like, and it's probably because they got into more contact with everything, and they're probably just regretting it. I don't think necessarily she needs to feel worried that they're gonna get back close to the family without her.
I don't think he needs much of an excuse to go no contact with them again. Like,
I think the biggest red flag is, like, I've experienced this where someone will like go around calling people and just disparaging a person. And like, it's sad that that's happening, obviously. And it's also sad when people just choose to believe that. And like, But people were texting him saying, "Hey, are you okay? Like, what's going
They
on?"
thought something, yeah.
Yeah, so I would hope that was them giving them the benefit of the doubt, because it's like, if someone's ever calling around or calling you just to talk shit about someone, it's a red flag to me.
And it's like, it's so toxic on her part to her entire family, because she's clearly misrepresenting this and like making them worried, like potentially, like you're now adding worry into their life that like, oh, is like something going on? Like, is everything okay? When he's just living his normal life and he's very happy. And now they're like, okay,
God forbid.
I've spent this time now
God
worrying
forbid.
because she's crazy. And like, yeah, it's so insane. It's
Comments. She was looking for a reason to give you the boot, and the costume was the perfect moment. She seemed super toxic. No wonder why he kept his distance to begin with. Opie said you are absolutely right. Someone said mother-in-law wrote herself out of your lives with this one. I would go no contact until she apologized, which might be never. It might be for the best for this to happen now over something as trivial and silly as a Halloween costume. If it wasn't this, it'd be something else eventually. Someone said your husband knew of his parents' red flags and did his best to keep you safe from them. W hubby.
W hubby.
W.
Someone said dress up as your mother-in-law as a witch. Side note, if she really thinks you're a witch and into dangerous things, why is she messing with you? Ask her. Then ask for a lock of hair.
Ooh.
I actually think after all this, I don't know if I believe the mother actually believes she's a witch. I think she's just like willing to do whatever she has to like.
Yeah, I think it's like, she's just controlling. And it's this very like weird, like, I don't know why it is such a thing, but this weird like little mama's boy, like, oh, that's my little precious baby boy, and like he can never do any wrong, and if he doesn't have the perfect girl that I picked out for him, then I'm just gonna be an evil, awful person to her.
Yeah.
No, that's so real.
Oof.
So what do we think they should dress up next Halloween? Two
Probably
angels?
as Satan.
Change her mind, trick her.
Torment her.
Angels.
Yeah.
Biblically accurate
Go,
angels.
we've gone to heaven.
Yeah.
And she's just like,
Jesus?
Yeah, she should be Jesus. That'll really tick her off.
ooh, that'll get.
Jesus wasn't a woman, he's Shane Top.
Our last story. That was it.
I think
Wow.
witches are awesome.
Yeah.
Me too.
I like witches.
I think so. I love the movie
The Wicked Witch of the
Witch.
East, bro.
That one's scary.
The Vivitch.
The Vivitch.
The Vivitch.
Vivitch is one of my favorites.
What's the Midnight Margarita one? Practical Magic.
I've never seen Practical Magic. I don't tell Amanda.
You never
Guys.
seen Practical Magic? How could you not know what Practical Magic
You
is?
never seen
I know what Practical Magic is.
There's this website that I've seen. I forget what it's called. Was it like Dialed? Oh, Color Game. Hold on. How well can you remember colors? This game. This game. I've seen someone play it. Witches are hot, bro. We're gonna go easy mode at first. Oh, what the f- Go it alone. What is this? Is there like a same 5 colors the whole world? Humans can't reliably recall colors. This is a simple game to see how good or bad you are at it. We'll show you 5 colors, then you'll try and recreate them. I don't know what that is. Single player.
Single player.
Okay, it's like a lilac with like gray tones and like kind of blue tones. It's like a lilac-y color. It's kind of gray. Kind of... that looks... That... Boom! Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's bad. It was way lighter. That's way lighter. Okay. 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 Let's try again. Ready, set, go. Oh, this is like, I want to say like a mauve-y, browny, reddy, dark. Good. That's good. That's good. 1 decimal from perfection. Sleep well. Thank you. That was good. Ready, set, go. Okay, light tan. Very bright tan. Almost whitey. Whoa, how do I get that? How? Yeah. Eh. Not bad. Kind of bad, though. Oh, what the hell? Hold on. Let me get this chat background. Oh, it's above the chat. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Ready, set, go. Green. Kind of like a medium darker green. It's kind of like it's green. Medium. It was bright. Yeah. No, I said dark. I said it's like a... It's darker. It's darker. I'm doing good, though. I have one more. Pink, purple, red. Pink, purple, red, dark. Kind of bluey. No. Dark. Pink, purple, red. Pink, purple, red. Not good. Not good. Your cones work. Don't make it a personality. We see you. Don't make it weird. What does that mean? My initials?
Hard.
What's this then?
Brutal. Easy. Hard.
Same 5 colors. Okay, so this is like a daily one.
Daily mode.
Daily mode. Let's see how good we are against everybody. Ooh, this is like a brown, tan, light. Tan. Bad! Very bad. Oh, that's so bad. Oh, fuck. It's almost brat. Kind of brat, but more like cool-toned. Cool-toned brat. That's good. That's good. That's pretty good. Not bad. Cool-toned brat. Ready, set, go. Bright pink. This is like magenta almost, like bright neon magenta. Okay, that was too purple. Too purple. Too purple. Ooh. Light blue gray. Very light. Very light blue gray. Light blue gray. Oh, that's purple, bro. That's purple. What was I thinking? Brown, purple, red, dark. Period. 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 How'd I do? Okay, you're not terrible. Don't let it get to your head. Okay, fine. I placed 10,271 out of 16,000 players. Wow. Okay. Cool. Let's try hard. Hard.
Single player.
Oh, wow. Okay, oh! No. I don't want to do that. Sound. Turn off the music. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. It's my producer ears, bro. Last one. Dude! I'm good at this one. I gotta do the daily. 49.28 out of 50. Got it. Got it, bro. Don't even worry about me. Oh, that was off. Not bad. None of this feels right. This doesn't feel right. That was so wrong! No! I couldn't get that one. This is off. Way off. Damn. I did good before. Hey, 3,691 out of 6,300. Not that bad. Not that bad. New time. You experience time constantly. Let's see how good you are at measuring it. Very, very bad. We'll show you 5 durations, then you'll try to recreate them from memory. What? Oh, how long it stays up? You dream in timestamps. My short-term memories. I have really good short-term memory. My long-term memory is fucked. Damn. Okay. Let's do the daily. Elite. Elite. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like this one's easy. You know what I mean? Ooh. I was 0.02 seconds off. Another one? You are time. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. What did I place? 487 out of 1,001. That was pretty fun. Do you guys want to play connections? I'm just fucking around now. We're just fucking around. I haven't... Actually, I think I did play connections, but I only got 1 row. Hold on. Let me go over here for a second. I would have to log in, I think, on my computer. Log in. I don't remember what email I used. Let me look. I feel like it would be fun to play connections. What email did I use? Okay. Why is it asking me to create a password if that's the right email, huh? I don't want to create a password. I'm scared that this is gonna like fuck with my thing, but yeah, why? Why did it just make me a new account with an email that already exists? I don't know. It's pissing me off. I think that might just end stream because I don't know. I'm feeling off today. Feeling kind of off today, and it's already been like 2 hours. So, I think I'm just gonna end. Sorry for, it wasn't a super long stream. I kind of wanted to stream long today, but I don't know. I'm feeling off, and I need to finish my crochet project. But yeah. Yeah, it happens. It does. I don't know. The vibes are just weird today for me. But I might stream tomorrow if I find the time, but it is Mother's Day, so if I do stream, it'll probably be like later in the day, like in the evening. It would be I would stream on YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok if I did stream tomorrow. So yeah. Thanks for hanging out. I'm like okay. I don't know. I'm feeling like I don't even know. I'm okay though. I'll be okay, don't worry. Sometimes I just feel off, but it's fine. I will be back maybe tomorrow. But thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna go finish my crochet project for my mom. And then maybe stream tomorrow. Bye guys.